welcome to the Ben Impact Kitchen. Today we're going to do another amazing recipe. I was really curious. This is one recipe that I'm trying for the first time and I'm trying it on camera. So I do not know the result, but we're going to just find out. This is a recipe that I saw on an Italian website for recipes that is called the Giallo Zafferano. And this is called roast beef in crosta di sale. Crosta di sale is a salt crust. So we're gonna use 5 grams of thyme, 5 grams of rosemary, 5 grams of laurel here. And then here we have roast beef, but this particularly is top roast. Yeah, it's a top roast. So I already trimmed the fat and I cut it in this nice flat shape. And we have 30 grams of water. And the curious thing, I go to the local Walmart. I was expecting to buy boxes of salt because this recipe requires a lot of salt, 2 kilograms to be exact. And I couldn't find boxes that would have been cheaper. So I had to find and buy these containers here with a smaller quantity, but we're going to see how everything is going to turn out. Let's get started with the recipe. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wet these spices. Then I'm going to chop them finely. I'm going to do rub the meat and we'll take it on from there. Ready? Let's go. Hey, yo, let's cut, chop, chop, chop. The smell from these spices is fantastic. I just want to tell you a little backstory about how did I learn to cook. So since I moved from Italy, came here in the United States, I could not find anything that I would eat because I was used to eat pasta, pizza, all the good stuff in Italy. So what I did is I said, well, the only way for me to eat right is just to cook it myself. So I would just go out and buy the ingredients and follow some recipes online and just play. And so here I am learning and doing my best to eat right. Let's take our herbs after we have chopped them finely or done our best to the best of our ability and rub the meat all over. Rub the meat with the spices from every corner here. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm gonna take my container. If you have something that is smaller enough that could just fit the meat, that would be perfect. If I had something that was half of this, it would have been better. Now we're gonna take our salt. The salt we're gonna use is a coarser salt because we don't need, if we use a finer salt, it's going to be absorbed by the meat during cooking. Instead, we're gonna use kosher salt that is a bit coarser, a little bit bigger, and what it's gonna do is try to keep the juices inside. So we're gonna put a layer of salt here, and we're gonna take our meat. We're gonna place it here. La ricetta dice 2 kg. I think we're good enough. And it's ready to go in a preheated oven at the recipe calls 200 degrees Celsius, and it's going to be 395 Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes, and the meat should come out pink inside. If you want to cook it for longer, you can go for 5 minutes extra. And also our final step will be to pour some of the water on the top here. All right, so we pulled our meat out of the oven. It's been cooking. I let it cook for about 25 minutes. I like it more a little bit on the well done side. So you can see here, it's the top where I poured the water. It's hard, and we're trying to take the meat out. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. Never done anything like this before. Let's scrape all the meat from the salt. I'm gonna get these tongs here and try to remove as much salt as I can from the top, the surface. I'm gonna place it here. It looks cooked. It looks really cooked. And now let's try to see how it's inside. Let's see the inside. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Nice and red. So we're gonna try a little piece and check how this meat came out. Different taste. Of course you're gonna taste the salt, but I tasted a piece that was from the outside. Let me see. I can taste the herbs. You can remove as much salt as you can from the surface, cut it in slices as thin or thick as you want, and you can let it cook for longer if you wish. I would suggest at least to do maybe go toward, if you don't have a powerful oven, I try to push for 395, 400 for 25 minutes and up if you want a little bit more color inside, or if you prefer to have it like this. That concludes our recipe for today. This is a great experiment. For our macros, it would just be the meat, and we would just have 22 grams of protein. We would have only 4 grams of fat, because that is just pure protein from the meat. And you can use this with other sides of your choices, like a salad, some potatoes, asparagus, or you can even make yourself a wrap and just consume it like that. It is fantastic. It's a very versatile dish, and you can use it for many other things. As always, remember to subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.